Hi everyone, and welcome to my very first plan with me. My name is Carol, and today I'm going to be planning the week of May 15th to the 21st using this Glam Planner printable set. It's called Peacock, and I'll try to link it down below if I can, but the link may or may not work depending on if Al has pre-sales going at the moment. But yeah, I figured I'd start off this plan with me by talking a little bit about who I am, how I got into planning, and kind of where I am in my life right now so you can get a good sense of how I plan. So, I started planning about 2 years ago, and I was introduced to this whole community through Elle Fowler. I had watched her Planning 101 video, and I remember the timing of it very specifically because I had just started my final exam period in my last term of school. So, I spent way too much time looking up Etsy sticker shops and watching Plan With Me's and watching sticker hauls when I should have actually been studying. And I remember very specifically the day my planner was supposed to be delivered, I had my first exam. And I had gone back and forth between my desk and the window, like every 10 minutes, seeing if the FedEx truck was outside because I really wanted my planner to arrive before I had to leave and write my test. But unfortunately, the FedEx truck didn't come until about 40 minutes after I had left. And I was really sad about that. But I remember after I'd written my exam, I looked up the time that the FedEx location closed, and I saw I had about a 40-minute window where I could drive from 2 cities over and see if the FedEx truck had dropped off my planner already. But before I kind of get into that a little bit more, right now I'm about to put down my to-do headers, and in about 15 or so seconds I'm going to cut to after I put down the rest of my headers and my heart checklists. This is because the printables were not cut out the greatest, and it was super painful to actually lift them up, and I had to cut them in so many places, and it was not fun. So I figured I'd spare you guys the horror of that. But anyway, so I saw I had that 40-minute window, and I just decided to drive. I went to the FedEx location. I got there about 10 minutes before it closed, and by some miracle, my planner was there. So I rushed home, opened up the package, and I just started going to town on it. I spent so much time making my own stickers and making my own themes. I just really enjoyed the fact that planners was both creative and organizational. As a kid, I was obsessed with planners and stationery, and I also made a lot of paper crafts and just a whole bunch of different things. So planners just seemed like a good mix of everything combined. And I had been making and cutting my own stickers for a while, and it wasn't until Amazon Prime Day where I decided to bite the bullet and buy a silhouette. I had originally decided I was going to plan for about a year before I made the investment of buying a silhouette, but after I saw the sale on Prime Day, I just couldn't resist. At that point, I had been working full time for a few months, and I really liked having a paycheck and not being a poor student. So I went for it, and it was actually one of the better decisions I had made. So I started cutting out my own stickers using my silhouette, and I've been doing that now for about a year and a half. And the entire time I was doing that, I was debating back and forth if I should open up a sticker shop. I knew that the market was getting really saturated with sticker shops, and I I gave myself a lot of reasons why I didn't do it, but I think the honest reason was I was kind of afraid. I had never done anything like that in my life before, and the idea of it and doing it by my own, it was scary. So I didn't, and it's kind of funny the way life works out because, like I said before, I was working full time, but about a year into my employment, my whole team got the word that they were going to relocate us to California, and if we decided not to go, we would be laid off in 6 months. So that kind of sucked, but it turned out to be a blessing in disguise because if we had stayed on that additional 6 months, we would be getting a huge bonus, and it was actually like a half a year's salary. And so me and two of my former coworkers, we decided to take our bonuses and start our own video game company. I'm a huge gamer, and all three of us are. That's kind of one of the main things that made us such good friends and coworkers in the first place. And we all kind of had this pipe dream of making a video game. So we decided that was the perfect time to do it. We all had this extra money, and we were all pretty young. We don't have that many commitments, and it was just either go big or go home, and we decided to go big. So we've been doing that now for about 10 months, and it's going really well. We just recently got a grant for our business, and we're hoping to announce our game next month and also have a demo for friends and family. So that's I'm really happy with the way that's going, and now that that's kind of settled, I've decided that now is the time to start our sticker shop. I no longer really feel afraid of starting it. I kind of know all the steps and all the processes you need to do when starting a business. And also, all three of us are doing this video game startup full time, so none of us have gotten a paycheck in about 10 months. And so, actually getting paid to do something that I really enjoy, I think would be really fun. The shop is opening up on June 1st, 2017, and it's going to be called BytePrints. I'm hoping to make it kind of a mix of both technical and geeky stuff and just like pretty planning and stationery and just kind of merge it all together. I actually have a degree in computer science, and I've been like glued to a computer since I was 10. So I think that's something that's kind of missing in the community, more of a like tech base around it, but also going back towards functional planning. I've noticed over the past year or so, the planning trends have kind of gone more towards making your planner look very pretty and being less functional. But I know for myself, I am a functional planner first and a pretty planner second. I am actually a very goal oriented person, and I like being continually challenged by what I'm doing. So, having a planner that works functionally is the best thing for me. So, helping others who have a functional planner and helping them achieve their goals is something that's very important to me and one of the main motivators for opening the shop. In preparation for opening my shop, I actually have set up a survey at survey.byteprint.com. It's just a short 10-question survey that will take like 2 minutes to fill in, and asks very basic questions like, are you a white space planner? Do you like using deco? And it's just very basic things so I can get a sense of what you, the customer, like to buy. If you fill in the survey, you'll actually be entered into a giveaway to win a $50 Erin Condren gift card. And I actually have an Instagram post where if you repost that or tag a friend on it, you'll actually gain additional entries. That way, more people will share it, and I'm able to get more responses and figure out more of what you guys want. That's all the things I kind of wanted to talk about during this plan with me. As you can see here, I'm putting down my weekend banner, and this whole plan with me was a hot mess. I had originally done this plan with me actually talking through it, but I swear to God, I said the word about 20 times in the first 2 minutes. And I'm sure I've said multiple times during this voiceover, but voiceover I can redo over and over, and I have done this like about 8 or 9 times now, and I'm kind of tired of saying the same thing, but I'm a bit of a perfectionist, and so that's just what's gonna happen. I'm hoping over time that filming plan with me will become easier. I don't know if any of you guys maybe can leave a comment if you guys do plan with me, like how long it was until you could actually like speak fluidly or just kind of speak while you plan. I think a lot of the reason why I kept saying was that I don't usually speak while I plan, and it was really difficult for me to figure out things on the spot that I could talk about. So this is my week in full. I hope you guys enjoy this plan with me. Next week, I'm hoping to actually use one of my own kits so you can kind of get a sneak peek of what my sticker shop is going to offer. I'm also expecting to get a whole bunch of stickers in, so expect a few hauls in the future. And if you guys have any suggestions of what other types of videos you would like to see, please leave them down in the comments below. But otherwise, I will see you next week for next week's plan with me. Thanks for watching. Bye.